From their home of Calgary, Alberta, the Markham MacFain Centre played host to Hard Knocks 53 on Friday night, with all of the action airing live here on Fight Network. The main event pitted Calgary's own Noah Ali against MFC veteran Corey Gower. Although Gower had his moments, to put it simply, the grappling ability of Noah Ali proved the difference in this fight, repeatedly securing the takedown and some dominant positions. After 3, we went to the judges' scorecards, whom hand Noah Ali the unanimous decision. The fight of the night saw the vacant amateur featherweight title on the line, with John Nguyen taking on Lucas Neufeld. This is the second time Nguyen fights for the featherweight title, losing to Justin Basra in 2015. Overall, the belt was a tough one to score. Nguyen was able to land some effective counters, but with some clutch takedowns, Neufeld was able to secure some rounds in his favor. In the fourth, Nguyen seemed to be cruising to a victory, tactically picking apart Neufeld, but with a late round flurry, Neufeld managed to gain back some momentum, rocking his opponent and coming close to stopping the fight. It was more of the same in the fifth. The right hand of Nguyen was landing, but with less than a minute left, Neufeld gave it all to claim the title, taking the back of Nguyen and desperately trying to finish with a rear naked choke. Despite coming out battered and bloody, Lucas Neufeld did enough in the judges' minds to secure himself a unanimous decision, becoming your featherweight champion. Moving on to the heavyweight division, Dustin Joinson took on Cristiano Catala. After a 58-second TKO victory, Dustin Joinson hasn't been able to get a fight in 3 years, having a staggering 7 canceled fights in that time. However, that time away from the cage didn't seem to waver the Zuma fighter, putting a beating on the Brazilian in the opening frame and delivering a devastating knockout in the second round.
He's throwing teeps, he's throwing punches. In many ways now at this point he is kind of watching, but there you go, there's the kick, and that really rocked.
And Chris Catala is down and out. Stop the clock, this fight is over.
About 3 different times. It started with the kick, it finished with a right, I believe, or some type of shot, and then the final blow that dropped him where he stood.
What a kick from Dustin Joinson, who knocks out Chris Catala.
Rounding out the card, former Hard Knocks amateur champ Justin Basra took on Thomas Godin. Known for his wrestling skills, Calgary, Alberta's Basra looked to get the fight to the floor, but Godin is no slouch on the ground, setting up some spectacular submissions, including an inverted triangle. However, Basra's ability to control his opponent on the mat was certainly on display, tiring out Godin to open up some big shots, ultimately culminating to a second-round TKO victory. With the win, Justin Basra remains undefeated, improving to 3-0. Opening the night's main card, BJJ black belt Bruno Cesar took on Newfoundland's Chris Lee. Having not fought since 2011, Cesar didn't find much success early in his MMA career, going 0-3 professionally. But on Friday night, Cesar showed his jiu-jitsu skills, picking up a second-round submission victory by the way of an arm triangle choke.